should be live now.
All right. Well, hello everyone.
Hello and welcome to the Nuke Mode PvP tournament. And yeah, and thanks for Place for co-hosting with me.
Hey, it's my pleasure. Glad to have somebody hosting some tournaments, as unfortunately Saris has left the community. So yeah, thank you for picking up the mantle for
Glad to
now.
have somebody.
For sure. Okay. I guess I should create the lobby.
Yeah, that would be a good start.
Okay. Maybe I could have done that off stream, but whatever.
Further recording issues. It's fine. We'll fix it in the post editing. Not.
Yeah, of course. Exactly how I edited all of the stuff out of the last stream I did.
Right? The lobby's closed. You want to set a password or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna post an announcement.
Sweet.
Okay. Mm,
Oh, by the way, it appears that Nick tried to make a late sign up. One of the players had to leave, unfortunately, so I don't know if you're able to add him instead to take his place.
yeah, I already said oh no, he said he can participate now. Okay, so I actually have to remake the bracket for Nick. I guess I'm gonna do that on stream.
Oops.
Yeah.
I will take advantage of this time to post an announcement so that everybody knows that we're live.
Yeah, thanks. Um, yeah, you don't have the link. Um,
I can just copy the link. I'm on it right now.
okay, that should be good. Oh, okay. The bracket is done.
Awesome. I'm in the main lobby right now, and I can see like a whole bunch of players just waiting.
Okay.
Got a bunch of participants as well. Got a bunch of them that are known PvP players.
Some people are
Quite a few are very
already
good.
watching the stream, even though I didn't even post the link. Nice.
Oh, I made an announcement in the Discord server.
Ah, nice. Okay.
But since we're waiting, I guess I can go through the players right now. I can see that we've got Shade participating. He's been well, not so much recently, but he's a known member of the community for quite some time now, creating some pretty funky ships, including some ultralight nuke spinners and such. Pretty cool, dude.
Okay, I posted all of the information. The password is Nuke.
Oh, nice. I'll join then.
Okay, and in the first match, we already have you versus Game Night.
Me, if you're putting me on the spot, hot damn.
Yeah. Okay. And if you win, you would fight me, which would be, I mean,
Both
it's not the
casters fighting
best
each
as
other.
we're both casters, but whatever.
It is what it is indeed.
Well, I randomly shuffled the bracket. I don't know what to say.
Well, for this tournament, I made something a little cheeky since
Okay, yeah, I'm interested to see it.
it won't take long. Here we go.
Okay, launching the game. Okay, we have Place with his Ion Beam Swarm, and we have Game Night with an interesting looking Ion Spinner. That's a very pretty spinner.
Yeah, it looks
I
really intimidating.
yeah, I don't know if it's effective, but let's see.
Well, if I'm not wrong, the ions with this mod create nuke detonations every couple of ticks. So technically, I think he's going to hard counter my swarm. We're about to find out.
Well, your swarm has the same range as the spinner does, so
That is true, yeah.
you will presumably, you will be able to get a hit off and instantly destroy the thing, but I don't know. Ooh. Oh, he has nice defenses. That's interesting. Wow.
My poor swarm, no. I won?
Yeah,
Oh, I got his command
you
room.
got him, yes. You managed to break through his armor. But it's very interesting and cool design by Game Night. I love it.
Definitely, like, that was clearly made to try to counter swarms. And it almost did, to be fair. Pretty good
It did,
game.
yeah. Okay, let's see if the players bring the same ships for the next game. Okay, we have Blaze again with the Swarm and Game Night with the Iron Wall. Ooh. Yeah, Blaze got caught in a bad angle and just gets destroyed. Wow.
Yep, they
Uh,
actually got the better of me there. Well played, game night.
yeah, well played. I did not expect that, but seems like you couldn't get the ships to move quickly enough, and yeah.
To be fair, I was fumbling my controls, quickly adding them to ship control groups, and I
Yeah.
kind of fumbled my way there.
That was unfortunate.
Third round and last round. Whoever wins this one moves on to the next bracket.
Yeah, okay, and we have both players again with the same loadout. Game Knight with his Iron Wall and Blaze with his Iron Swarm. Okay, and they are engaging. But this time Blaze gets the better angle and he wins. Nice game.
Yeah, GG. This time I spread out my swarm a little bit more and sent them all at once. So it was able to destroy the majority of them, but I had a couple of them coming from the side and the rear. We'll
Okay,
play game night.
well, seems like we actually have to play each other.
It would seem like it. Awkward moment right now.
Okay, it seems like we're a bit too quiet. I'm just gonna put that a bit down. I hope it I hope it's better now.
Yeah, I guess anybody in the chat right now, let us know if the volume is high
Yeah,
enough.
I kind of messed up the volume. Okay.
Don't worry about it. Like we said at the start of the stream, we can edit this all afterwards, right?
Yeah, of course I'm gonna spend hours editing the VODs and making it watchable.
Yeah, we are professional YouTubers. 100% guarantee.
Definitely. Um, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna do the bracket results.
Yeah, Captain Redstone is saying that the game audio seems fine, but we're kind of quiet. And somebody else is saying that there's some audio lag. Not sure if there might be a sync issue or something there. Might just be YouTube lagging a bit behind.
Hmm, okay. Okay, so is it fine now with the audio and I guess the viewers can't tell because there isn't that much audio. I'm getting some audio lag. Hmm. Okay, I'm making some more audio adjustments on the fly.
Yeah, again, guys, let us know with these adjustments. Does it sound better or is it more of the same? By the way, we should of course mention that this Nuke mod has been around for a long time, and recently Captain Redstone made an update specifically for this tournament. So yeah, massive thanks to him.
Yeah, right. Big. Obviously, he also made the mod, so without him, all of this wouldn't be possible.
I made a quick read through the patch notes, and yeah, he made it so chain guns are also going to have nuclear damage. Made a few bug fixes, issues with flak, all around a whole bunch of good stuff.
Okay, I would be ready for the next match.
Same here. Let's do it.
Okay.
I know you often bring some pretty funky designs, so I'm kind of terrified right now.
Funky design. Well, let's see if you bring the same ship.
Oh, you brought an EMP kite.
Yeah.
That could be the end of me right there, if you manage to stay away.
Uh, let's see. Ah,
Run, Klaus, run! The swarm is coming for you.
I am doing my best.
But yeah, obviously EMPs has probably the highest range in the game. I'm not sure. Maybe
Yeah,
rails have
they
higher
have
range.
the no, they have the highest range in the game.
Yeah, so technically, if you keep this up, you're going to be able to neutralize all my little swarm squibs. So I'm gonna try to cut you off here.
Yeah, let's see if you can manage to do that. But if I pilot optimally, you shouldn't be able to catch me.
Which does appear to be the case. Try to cut you off there, but did not work out.
Mm. Oh no, it's getting really close.
Go forth, my swarm.
That's terrifying, you're so close. Uh,
Oh,
oh no,
here
I
it
messed
comes!
that
Here it
up.
comes!
No! Well,
The swarm comes on top. Well played, Klaus.
GG, well played, Blaze.
Yeah, I know, like from the last Nuke mod event, swarms were extremely prevalent and were absolutely devastating, especially point defense swarms. So every couple matches, we'd ban swarms or point defense because of how destructive they were.
Yeah, that's why we also banned point defense for this tournament, because I thought, um, yeah, otherwise every single ship is just gonna be a point defense ship, and I think it was a good choice. We had a few different ships so far, so yeah.
It is because like point defense, they fire so many rounds per tick or second. I'm not sure what measurement I should use.
Yeah,
So they
and they
counter
are
everything.
also extremely cheap. And
Hmm.
they can also shoot down rails and such, so you can't even kill them from afar.
The good news is that Captain Redstone made some updates to energy weapons because previously point defense flak could shoot them down because every weapon would use the same properties as nukes as a projectile that can be shot down. Energy weapons can no longer be shot down with the mod. So maybe that could have some effect against point defense. Maybe some ions would come on top. Not too sure there.
Maybe, yeah. Wait, what?
Well, fear the nukes in a nuke mod.
Oh, my game is... Oh, okay, now it works. I think that's gonna be a very quick match.
Yeah, it is because I failed. I didn't shoot my nukes. Fire! Nope, not gonna happen. I wanted to showcase how devastating nukes were with this mod. I just completely fumbled. Well played.
Yeah, it's very hard to land your nukes when you die before you can even shoot them.
We'll just call it a minor inconvenience.
Okay, how's the game audio now? I mean, I don't think I see anyone complaining in the chat, so I guess it's good. Okay, so that's match point now.
Now it's match point, indeed.
Yeah, let's see what you bring this time and what I bring.
I'm bringing a ship that I originally built for the balance mod created by the Excelsior community, made to try to improve the PvP experience.
Okay. Oh wow. Interesting.
But your swarm is a lot faster, so I don't think it's going to work out, as all my EMPs are going far towards the right.
Yeah, my swarm is pretty fast.
Yeah, it's going to be GG. Well played.
Well played, GG.
And the good news now is that I don't have to worry about casting and playing at the same time.
Yeah, I maybe the tactical choice would have been to just lose on purpose. But I like you showing off many different ships, and I just used my stupid swarms. Okay, next up we have game night. Wait.
I think it's
Oh no,
Inu Shade.
I messed up the bracket. No. Um, because I have uh
It looks fun
no,
because we
no, no. The
don't.
problem is there's a space in between game night, so it somehow registered them as two different names, and I didn't recognize it when it created the bracket. So now we have night and game in the bracket. Um. Uh. Yeah. How do I
It
fix
should be
that?
a easy fix because game night lost against me, so you can just make it so that Z James wins against game and just fights directly against you. just have Z James move up in the bracket, and we can have the second round of Snow Nukitro against Inoshade.
Yeah, let's just do that. Um, Okay.
So right now, looks like we're just waiting for Snow.
Yep.
Like I said previously, I've known Inoshade for a while, and he makes some really interesting and novel ships. Haven't seen too many ships from Snow, so should be an interesting matchup.
Yeah. Oh, seems like there are some connection issues.
I do hope his router hasn't gone down or anything like that. Ah, there he is. He's back. Would have been unfortunate to have to just have a loss for no reason because of that.
Yeah, I recently watched some of the older classic tournaments and I was really surprised because Inu Shage seems to have played all the way back then.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, he's been a while since forever. I first started playing this game back in November, and I think I already started. I've seen him since then. So yeah, definitely a OG player.
Okay, let's see what the players have brought. I hope no swarm. Well,
Yes, no new Kitro brought look, but looks like a very fast Railfan orbiter.
yeah, I guess with alpha boost. But he's gonna have a really tough time against the swarm EMP ships. Let's see how he deals with it.
Yeah, in the first iteration, the first Nuke mod event we've made, Shade made a lot of ships with thrusters and MPs as their main components. So I'm not surprised to see him make more use of it here.
Oh,
And
yeah. I
yeah, this is
mean,
going to be decisive.
that looks pretty painful. Yeah.
Yeah, well played. GG's to Shade. Any player bringing a single ship is probably going to have a hard time just because of how much DPS there is by having a swarm.
Yeah, singular ships are the only real thing I can think of are EMP kites.
Well, if I recall, in the last event, Salos had a very interesting ion ship mixed with mines and missiles or EMPs. I don't remember what it was. And it dealt fairly well against swarms.
Okay, interesting.
Video is not up yet because I am a professional YouTuber, of course, and I always send them out in time. But jokes aside, when that comes out eventually, I guess people will be able to see what ship he brought. I'm just very slow with my uploads.
Yeah, from what I've heard, you have a lot of stuff to do. Okay, this time Snow Nukitro brought his EMP ship.
Yeah, I saw him share it earlier in the tournament chat.
Yeah,
It
it's an
seems to be alphas? No, wait. No, never mind. They have
it has
storage.
storage, yes. But it's still gonna have a really rough time against these ships. Because especially if he lets one get this close.
Yeah, Ingoshade got a devastating first strike, but Snow is still in this. Oh, he also left some cactus in his spawn, hopefully, maybe hoping that Ingoshade wouldn't see them, but that doesn't seem to be the case as he's just hunting them down now.
Yeah, that's an interesting strategy for the nuke mods. I guess it
And
makes
there it
sense
goes.
because ships tend to just destroy each other, and if you have command room surviving. But I think I have the setting on that you die if you have less than 10% left of your ship.
Oh,
So I think it
Ingoshade's,
wouldn't even work.
yeah, unfortunate. And here we have Ingoshade coming back with a
Okay.
second
Oh,
ion
that looks
vessel.
painful. Oh no! He gets caught.
Yes, no, getting a
Oh!
nice volley.
And we see the ion is spinning and it touched the ship, but these ion damage registers only every few ticks, and apparently Snow was lucky enough to not get hit, even though the ion touched it briefly.
I was afraid for a moment that Snow might suffer from fire issues because he has no fire extinguishers, but he's holding up well for now. I don't see any fires on the ship.
Yeah.
But it does look like the
Okay.
ball is firmly
I'm
in
gonna
Inoshi's side.
use the time and let my cat out through the window.
Your cat out through the window.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You're on the first floor, I hope?
Yeah, I'm on the ground floor.
Yeah, poor cat was just throwing about the window.
I would never.
But yeah, Inushade has controlled the map right now, was holding the center and is now slowly sending his ships towards Snow. And with the Ring of Death closing in, it's going to be up to Snow to make a move here.
Hmm.
I do like the engine clusters on Inushade's ship, mostly made out of standard thrusters, so they have very fast ramp up time.
Yeah, that's true. But you need very good micromanagement skills to use them effectively.
Hmm. Some of the best PvP players are known to be able to do so effectively. A hard skill to get.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there we go.
GG.
Inushade finally gets the volley.
Yeah, and that means that Inoshade just moves on. Well played.
So who do we have next this time?
Okay, we have Nick versus OG Gamer. Let's see if OG Gamer is even present.
Yeah, Nick is another well-known member of the community, building lots of ship of the days missions, practically painting or building a ship per day or per week.
Yeah, he's kind of crazy in how active he is.
An OG gamer, I cannot remember if I've seen his name before.
Me neither, to be honest.
Could be an interesting match. Underdog versus well-known player.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see what new players bring.
I know Nick is here, but I can't seem to find out if OG Gamer is present.
Hmm.
There we go. One of them has joined.
Yeah.
If OG Gamer doesn't show up, how do you want to work this out? Just have Nick move on, or see if another member of the community want to take his place?
Hmm. He doesn't even seem to be online.
He's not. Right now, Discord shows him as offline.
Yeah.
But I do see some players, such as Gleaton, online, and a couple others. So I don't know, like I said, maybe somebody else can take his place, or we just move on with the brackets.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we could do Tapeable versus Shade first, and if he's not back by then, we'll just move up Nick in the bracket.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a much better than idea than I offered. That's better, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I already played against Tapeable before, and he seems to have built some laser ion hybrid swarm. Okay, let's see if he also brings it to the tournament.
It looked like a swarm from both sides.
Yeah. Indeed, Tapable brought his laser ion swarm, and Shade brought his EMP swarm again. So
So
let's
long
see.
range versus high damage per tick.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if the nuke ships can do any damage.
Shade is sending his quick ions to try to send out the swarm, destroying a couple of them.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
it's just Shade's EMPs now, and they're getting cut down.
yeah. There's just one left, the final hope.
One ship on a mission.
Let's see if we can do it. Oh no!
Capable, pretty confident. Looks like he got him. Well played.
Okay, and we have both players bringing the same ships again. Oh, Shade brought some ions this time. Interesting.
I think he had them last round. He just sent them straight into the thick of the swarm early on, hoping to destroy a bunch of them, but he lost them quickly.
Yeah, okay. I didn't even notice them last game. Okay. Okay, this time Shade is manages to react much faster and um, doesn't immediately die, so he's in a much better position now.
Yeah, Tape's swarm was split out in two divisions, and the top one was completely annihilated practically, leaving him with just 4 or 5 ships remaining. On the other hand, Shade still has 3 of his EMP kites. If he's able to keep them away, he could pull this one out of the hat.
Yeah. I would definitely try and split them up more because if they just stay in one place, they will all get picked up at once.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that statement. Right now they're all bunched
Oh,
up, so one
it's
good
so
volley.
close. Oh,
Oh,
he somehow manages to dodge the laser shots.
I think he has like,
Oh, and that's
yeah,
it.
90% threshold. Tapeable wins. And he moves on to the next bracket.
Yeah. That one ion tick, yeah. You couldn't even really see the ion touching the ship. It happened so fast.
I really think that, like you said, if Inoshade had split up his swarm and had sent EMP vessels to various parts of the map, he could have won this, I think.
I think he had good chances, yes. Um,
Lots to do and very little time. In any case, Tape wins this match, and now we're moving on to the next bracket.
yeah, it seems like OG Gamer didn't show up. So we're um, just gonna do Nick versus Slowking, I guess.
Yes, Slowking has won. at least one tournament in the past on the official Discord. I don't know how many he's won in total, but he has earned his place into Halls of Fame, obviously.
Yeah, he's a strong player. Even way back in Classic, he won tournaments or got or at least got pretty close to winning.
Definitely is able to come up with some creative ideas. His last pretty awesome ship for PvP 1.5 million price bracket was a spinner with a little squib meant to get behind his opponent. Pretty efficient and effective design.
Yeah, it's a really cool ship. I even recently played him, and he brought some ultra light cannon traps. Also, a really interesting combination, and it seems to work decently well.
Yeah, I do remember hearing people talk about those or even play with them really long time ago, maybe back in November or like towards the end of Classic. I know Juno played with some ultralight cannon vessels, and they are terrifying. They reach incredible speeds.
Yeah, and cannons deal more damage than you might suspect.
Yeah, not even counting the penetration and the fire just spread around them.
Oh no, Nick has a ship that's not painted.
Oh, that's an immediate disqualification. How can
Yeah,
we let the player known for painting ships not paint his ship for a tournament? Oh, I'm so
yeah.
disappointed.
In return, I should get banned if I paint the ship because none of my ships are painted. They all, all of them only have the singular color. Okay.
What do you mean? Your blob pink ship is
Oh
magnificent.
yeah, right. That one has pristine paint, but the other ones aren't that good. Okay. The participants are ready?
Yep, Slowking versus Nick. Two tournament champions, actually. Nick won one about a month or two ago,
Yeah, something like that.
making good use of creative designs for HE missiles.
Okay, both of them bringing a singular ship. Interesting. Slowking with an ultralight EMP ship, and Nick with an Alpha Boost Alpha Railfan with additional ions. Very
Which,
interesting.
yeah, incredibly daunting.
Oh!
And instantly gets the shot. Can't deny the efficiency of that vessel.
Yeah, that was a quick match.
One of the matches of all time.
Wow.
I mean, Slowking was definitely hoping to keep the gap open with a very fast ship as EMPs with good range. But Nick, with that alpha ship, with those boosters, just didn't let him stand a chance. Question now is, will Nick keep the same ship? And how will Slowking counter it if he does?
I think he chooses a different ship because he was, as he said before, he made last minute he made many different crazy designs, and he'll probably want to show those off. But let's see. Okay, and Nick brought an EMP kite with nukes and a range extender.
I
But
think he made it NRE.
yeah, but I don't think the I think the range extender will just blow up the ship. I don't think it works in combination with the nuke mod, but but let's see.
Yeah, just for those who don't know, NREs or range extenders are meant to make it so nukes can go far beyond their standard range.
Yeah, basically it works with targeting the nuke and the railgun to the same structure tile, then you shoot them at the same time, but the rail will destroy the structure, so the nukes don't have a target and they will just fire into the void with extended range. But I think the railgun will just blow up the structure, and so he'll basically just have one or maybe two shots with the range extender. Which could
Um,
be enough with the mod, honestly.
that we're about to find out. Slowking brought the same EMP
Yeah.
orbiter, which has really good speed. It seems to reach like 160, 170
Oh,
meters per second.
and with okay, but those seem to miss.
Yeah, like I said, Slowking has really good speed on that
And
vessel.
now he's not gonna be in time to reload those. Oh,
Yeah, against those EMPs, he had one shot.
Slowking with the offensive GG.
Yeah, good
But
confidence right
Nick
there.
doesn't really have any weapons left. His Alpha EMP is out. He can't use the range extender again, so
He has a small rail, but that's never gonna get close enough before Slow fires his MPs.
yeah, probably not. Oh, but Slow is getting pretty close.
Oh, that rotation maybe could have gotten a shot off, but doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Slow King taking this victory. So we're moving on to match point.
But very cool ship by Nick.
Oh yeah, he sometimes doesn't maybe bring the most efficient or the best design for a particular matchup, but he does make it up for creativity.
Definitely, yes. Okay. Oh, Slowking brought the swarm this time.
With cannons, interesting choice.
And blows up half of the
Oh
ship.
no.
I think that swarm wasn't made for the nuke mod.
Yeah, I think
But
it's like a standard elimination swarm, and you
yeah.
then check if it would survive against for like the charges blowing up.
That would have been funny. The reactors are half damaged. Uh,
The thing is, the cannons will pre-fire before entering the Ion's range,
yeah.
and he is going to take the win here.
Probably, yes. Yeah. That's rough for Nick.
So it works out in the end for Slow King, taking the victory. Well played. Very sketchy choices here.
Yeah, that that was an that was a match, definitely.
With Slowking winning this, it means that he'll be fighting Tapeable next, correct?
Yeah. Wait, did Tapable win 2-0 or 2-1? I can't remember.
I believe it was two. I'm not sure now. Now you're putting me on the spot. I can't recall.
Um, yeah, I can't recall either.
I think it
Um,
was 2-0 because the first round he won
yeah,
very
whatever.
quickly, and the second one, Inoshade didn't split his remaining ships and lost
Ah,
as well.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it was
I
2-0.
remember, yeah, true. Okay, so next up it's me versus C. James. C. James was really lucky because I messed up the bracket and he got into the top four basically for free.
Yeah, Z James hasn't been around for as long, but has recently definitely proven that he's a capable player. Also participated in your last tournament and was crowned champion.
Yeah.
I know from my experience of fighting against him that he likes to play a lot with ultralight nuke orbiters and used to play with a deck cannon rammer a lot, but I'm not so sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in the first tournament I ever played him, I played him with him having a deck cannon rammer. I think that was him.
So Klaus, official tournament winner versus Z James, unofficial tournament winner.
Hmm, I don't know what to bring.
Looks like he's not too sure himself. Oh, there he's ready as well.
Okay, let's see if this works out for me.
So you've brought an EMP orbiter with a couple swarm vessels equipped with a nuke and an ion, while Z James appeared to have brought his 1.5 million standard PvP ion kite, which has mines and nukes to complement his main weaponry being ions. Pretty good vessel normally, but I wonder how well it will do in this. Oh, well. That was quick. Yeah, unfortunately, regular PvP vessels don't fare very well.
I, I didn't think I would get a lot done with my singular swarm ship, but
Yeah, the single ion vessel taking him out.
wow. Well,
Yeah, as I was saying, very good ship in regular PvP with the nuke mod, where even the smallest vessel can be as devastating as a Titan class vessel. Closes the price gap rather quickly. So second round. If Z James loses this one, Klaus is moving on. All right, so Klaus bringing two rail fan orbiters, a trap of two vessels, while Z James is using a rail fan kite with an additional two little squibs equipped with laser blasters and cannon. I know from my unfortunate experience that you're very skilled with your railfan traps. Last tournament, you took me out.
I wouldn't say very skilled, but yeah.
Well, skilled enough. You managed to win the tournament with them, or win a couple of the brackets. Taking out one of Z James' swarms, well, little squibs. The railfan kite can be powerful with this nuclear mod, but it looks really slow, so I wonder how that's going to fare for him. Well, losing another one of his small squibs.
Yeah. Okay, I managed to get both of his squibs, and now the idea is I attack with both ships at the same time, and he can't shoot both of them at the same time. And yeah, he has all of his control rooms in one cluster, so I can take him out with just one shot. Um, hmm.
One shot is indeed all you'll need. Question is, are you going to be able to properly set up your traps in two separate directions?
Yeah, he does a very good job at hiding in this asteroid grouping. Hmm. I'm scared to approach him.
In such a situation, I guess he could just play the timer with the Ring of Death, since there's
Yeah, I
a
could,
very long timer, but it'll take forever.
but that's boring. I can't do that in my own tournament. Hmm.
What do you mean? You don't want to showcase yourself to be a sweaty tryhard?
Uh,
Oh, Klaus not getting the sandwich position set up properly.
no!
And Z James takes them both out,
Well played by C. James.
which means that we are moving on to match point. I honestly did not expect him to win that match, considering that he can only face in one direction. But I guess with having to cast and play at the same time, it was pretty distracting. And that asteroid grouping made good use of cover right there for him.
Yeah, I like you defending me for that, but I just played bad.
We all have our moments. And that time it was Z James. Oh, both of you bring different ships this time. Klaus using his EMP swarm, and Z James using a well-defended EMP kite. He does seem faster, but because both of you have the same range with your weaponry, as soon as you both get within firing range, you can get a lot more of your missiles out before compared to him. He has like what, one, two, three. He's got 5 EMPs, and each one of your little squibs has an EMP, so you've got about 20-ish. Oh, but D-Gem's getting just in range to fire a quick volley, meaning that one of the little squibs might get hit. But, oh, Klaus getting into range with the ion. The shield's keeping Z-Gems alive for a little longer, but making him lose the grand majority of his shields and EMPs. That was a really good trade. Klaus only
Yeah,
losing a single small
very
vessel.
favorable for me, I would say.
Yeah, those EMPs got good range, but against a very nimble and small ship, they have a hard time hitting their target.
Um, my game is standing still.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks like Z James is
okay,
having
okay.
maybe some connection issues. I'm not too sure. Either way, I see that you fired the EMP.
Oh
Hits the
no, I hit
asteroid,
the
though.
asteroid.
Z James has one of his storage units on fire, but since they're only filled with EMP parts, I don't think it will blow up. So it shouldn't disconnect his last remaining weapons. You gotta be really careful now, though.
Oh,
Another hit.
okay. Almost
Not taking him account
disconnected his
quickly.
last weapon.
Yeah, he's still in it.
Yeah, but he's definitely in a rough spot right now.
Yeah, especially since the main core of your swarm is just holding in the center part of the map.
Yeah, I have to preserve energy because
Using capacitors, yeah, I
that's
see.
actually pretty dangerous for me. I can't even resupply my thrusters.
Very cost effective, but can be dangerous, like you said.
Okay, the ship still managed to get a shot off.
Could
Very
lead you to be
scary
a
for James having to dodge the singular EMP shots. Okay, he tanks it on his shields.
with every EMP coming Z-Jim's way, it's a gamble whether or not it will hit one of the vital points. While you can just send swarm ship after swarm ship after him. What's interesting here, though, is that Blouse appears to have one of his swarms stuck on Z-Jim's ship. Not
Oh,
too
I
long,
think
though.
that, yeah, that hit the control
Yep,
room.
that's gonna be good. That's gonna be
Um,
GG.
oh, he still has a small one.
Yeah, just one last cockpit behind the shields, and it'll be over. Well played.
Well played, C. James.
This leads to Klaus moving on to the final bracket, and we will see who will be fighting against him in our next fight with Capable going against Slow King. It appears you have kicked me out of the lobby. Klaus, you there?
Yeah. Oh,
Just checking if there's a connection issue.
um, I didn't kick you.
Might have been a disconnect. No
Okay.
matter.
Well, interesting.
I did like how, because you use capacitors in your swarm, you're able to bring more individual ships at the risk of ending up being a sitting duck with no power if you weren't able
Yeah.
to get close in time.
I think I probably would have lost if I tried to catch him with all of my ships at once, or it would be a very risky move, as if I run out of power, he could just wait in the middle and let the rod get to my stranded ships.
Diving into our next match now.
Okay, both players brought swarms. Slowking. Oh, I think he used the off time to. Oh no, I think he had this. It's just a different swarm. He's
Yeah, last
bringing an
swarm he had
iron
cannons.
swarm and Tapable bringing his blaster swarm again.
However, the ions are dealing damage every tick in a straight line, while the blasters
Yeah.
still have to hit. And he's done a lot of damage to
Oh, but
Table's vessels.
Tapable's dead parts destroying a lot of Slowking's ships. It was a pretty even trade, I would say. Ooh.
Even more than even trade, as
Yeah.
Tapable takes the victory here. Yeah, like even if the ships are destroyed, the weapons will continue to fire, which came in clutch for Tape. I think if Slow hadn't sent all of his swarm vessels as a whole, like massive core bulk, and had spread them out, it would have worked out differently.
Yes, definitely. It's interesting because players aren't really used to playing swarms because they are not very good in elimination. So it's interesting to see players try to control swarms. I definitely can't.
Yeah, it's a lot of micromanagement. People already struggle to control 2 to 3 vessels, so put in about
Yeah.
a dozen or more, and it
I
becomes almost
can't even
impossible.
properly fly rail traps and then flying a whole swarm. Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Going back to the current match at hand, Slowking is doing a fairly good job at keeping Tapeable away, firing an entire volley of EMPs and now just kiting him.
Oh, that
Hey,
ship is getting dangerously close.
it is, and he
Oh,
gets a
and he gets
shot.
it.
Slowking places his command room at the rear of a lot of his ships, and it didn't work out in his favor this time, with Tapeable taking it out. I assume this means that you are going to be fighting against Tapeable now.
Yeah, for the finals, no pressure.
The final countdown. It did look like Sloping was going to win last match, as he was setting out some pretty good volleys, but he spent too long spinning, firing that last one, and you managed to get close. So Tape versus Plows. We've got Plows bringing one of the swarms that we've seen previously, and so is Tape. This is going to end up being a massive brawl. Plows is Iron Orbiter not doing a whole lot, getting taken out rather quickly. And now it's going to be a full-on massacre. It's a pretty decent trades. We've got Tape seems to be winning the duel on the bottom end of the map. And it's also taking out most of Plaza's ship at the top. And with the 90% winning victory, he is going to be the victor. GG's.
Yep, GG.
Which means this is match point for Tape. If you lose this one, Plaus, you're out.
Um, I think we'll just continue with best of 3.
Is it? Oh right, yeah, I guess.
Or should we do a best of 5 for the finals? I don't know.
You're the host. You tell me.
I don't know.
Last bit decisions, the pressure. Best of 5, according to Tapeable's preference. All right, so you are bringing a different setup this time, using once again your EMP kite with 2 squibs, and Capable using his trusty swarm. I'd say a decent trade on Plouse's part here, losing his 2 squibs, but taking a good chunk out of the swarm. It's all going to come down to whether or not those EMPs manage to get the rest of the work done.
Yeah, I should have good chances with decent piloting, but that's kind of the problem. So
Tape is making the right
theoretically,
move.
I can just circle around him and slowly unload my EMP.
Oh
And
yeah,
in
definitely.
the few matches before, we already played this matchup, and he wasn't fast enough to catch me. But he was able to kind of push me out into the rod. So let's see.
Yeah, by following the edge of the ring of death, you're able to keep him at a distance. But he is making the right move at trying to send some of his ships on the other end to try and cut you off.
Yeah, I'm firing all of my EMPs into the rock.
That will work out in his favor. Especially since, as I'm looking closer, the MPs struggle to hit fast and nimble ships that have a small profile. So if he decides to pilot one of them himself, he could pull off some pretty good dodges.
Yeah, it's difficult. From what I know, I think EMPs are a lot harder to dodge than regular missiles.
That they are. Much better speed and better turning speed as well, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Doing a good job so far, as Tape only seems to have 4 vessels left. And make that 3 now. With one of them stuck on a rock and the second half blown up. So it's looking like this one might be in the bag for Klaus.
Okay. Shooting some more EMP into the rock. Hmm.
Oh, I'm not sure if the viewers could see it from your point of view, but one of those EMPs was just about to hit Tapable's vessel, and it expired.
Oh,
And so did a second
unfortunate
one.
for me.
Yeah, he is getting lucky. A few near misses here, but with all those volleys that you're unleashing, it doesn't look like he's got a lot longer to live.
Yeah. I also have to be careful not to overlook some dead ship of his, which could still kill me.
Oh,
It
in any
happened.
case,
It happened to me in the previous game.
yeah, well, in any case, you take the victory this time with the 90% rule, making so that even though Tapable had a single squib left, it was beneath the 90% threshold. Good place to you. Fairly good designs and ship choices so far on both sides. All coming down to whether or not the players are able to maximize their APM for swarms and their
Okay, we
piloting
have
with single
the
ships.
lag spike in the beginning.
Oh yeah, with those charges detonating with the power of a nuclear detonation, that will induce some lag. So both of you bring swarms again. Some early exchanges, with Tape losing a lot of his vessels at the start.
Oh,
But Plaus didn't realize that a bunch of them were still active in the middle, and as a couple of his swarms fly by, they all get annihilated. With a whole bunch
Oh
of them
no.
staying still at the rear, I think he's forgotten about them.
No, I'm just too bad. I can't micro.
Oh no, the difficulties of microing lots of the individual ships. Capable taking this round. So I believe that was 2 rounds for tape and 1 round for you.
Yes. Mhm. Yeah. What? Struggling with microcontrol.
Yeah, swarms will do that, but because of how powerful they are with this nuclear mod, both players bring them once again. It's an absolute carnage on the bottom part. I think both swords completely annihilated each other. On one side, we've got, oh, wait,
Oh.
90% threshold, I imagine? I can see you still having a couple vessels, but doesn't matter. That went really quickly.
Yeah, that was really quick. Well, I think that's a fitting end for the Nuke Mod tournament.
Yeah, congratulations to Capable, taking out Klaus. Crowned the tournament victor. Just like with all those blasters, ions, and nukes, I could barely see what was going on
Yeah,
because both of you divided your forces on 2 sides, and there's one area where like there were a couple fewer ships, but just with all that firepower, you both got disintegrated. It just was a matter of just the 90% rule deciding who was going to win.
yeah,
As Tape is crowned the victor, this means that he will be granted the champion role on our Discord server.
yeah.
And
Congratulations to Tapeable.
and I'd like to personally thank you, Plows, for taking the time to host and organize all of this.
Oh yeah, and thank you for co-hosting, so I don't have to talk to myself.
My pleasure. I know how difficult it can be to try to come out with subjects to talk about when you're all of on your lonesome.
Yeah, especially because I'm not very good at talking, so as an added difficulty. Ah, okay.
Hey, doing well enough for what I can see.
So I'm gonna call the stream now. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'm gonna be hosting a tournament in 2 weeks. Until then.